I was looking at an app from Chabad.org, and it's Today in Jewish History. And I noticed that coming up this Shabbat, as you know, the Shabbat that comes along after people view this, that it is the yahrzeit of Rabbi Hirsch, one of my all-time favorite rabbis. I have his Chumash, and I want to plug it and say, if you don't have one, you should read that. You should put that in your library.
Yeah,
but,
Rabbi Samson Raphael Hirsch is really one of the most amazing commentaries on the Chumash.
Yeah, and this week is also the anniversary of the Portuguese expulsion in 1496, 4 years after the initial expulsion of the Spanish Jews by Isabella and Ferdinando. The new king of Portugal wanted to get married to one of the kids of the infamous duo. And they said, basically, you got to, because a lot of the Jewish families fled to Portugal. And they basically, Ferdinand and Isabella said, well, you can marry our kid, but you got to get rid of all those Jewish people. And so there you go.
What was the connection between the wedding and the Jews? What was that? Why was that necessary exactly?
Well, they had expelled the Jews in 1492. And they basically, those that didn't want to leave had to be converted to Catholicism. And so the new king of, 4 years later, the new king of Portugal wanted to marry one of the daughters of Isabella and Ferdinand. And they said, okay, you can do that, but all those Jewish families that fled to your country when we did the expulsion, they got to leave. And so you were pawns again in the game of thrones, of nations.
Game of Thrones. I was just reading also about all the anti-Semitism in America now, and there's very alarming statistics for American Jews. Like, I was just reading some sort of a survey that some huge percentage of Americans believe typical anti-Semitic kind of tropes, exactly. And in New York City, like the New York City police said that there were more than double anti-Semitic incidents than last year, and all this is going on. And in the meantime, here we are, kind of like sinking into the darkness of exile as we read our Torah portions, and it's all really connected. Because the fact is that, every major theme in Torah is eternal and has lessons and implications and repercussions for us for all time. And that's so important when people study, you mentioned Rabbi Hirsch's commentary, which is really invaluable. And the whole idea of Torah study really it exists on so many dimensions, because it is, the message for us is eternal, and there's always something there that is beckoning to us as we advance in time.